6:52 time for the morning sprint.
Today, the man arrested twice for bringing guns into the state capitol will be in court. This marks 43-year-old Joshua Plesnick's first court appearance. He's facing a misdemeanor charge for carrying a weapon inside a state building. He was arrested Tuesday for a second time, but isn't facing additional charges.
A man is dead this morning after an officer-involved shooting. The Wisconsin DOJ says at least one Watertown police officer shot and killed the man, who was armed and near a school. Police say the man turned toward officers with a gun when at least one officer shot him. That suspect died at the scene. Officers involved are on administrative leave.
At the White House, President Biden will be addressing the nation from the Oval Office tonight at 7. He'll be speaking about the war between Israel and Hamas. This comes just a day after he visited the Jewish state, where he was able to get Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to stop blocking aid from entering Gaza. Meanwhile, protesters arrested in the nation's capital. These scenes broke out as Biden returned from Israel. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators demanded a ceasefire after a deadly explosion at a Gazan hospital. Other protests are taking place across the country and the world.
Well, the House will vote again today for a new speaker. Jim Jordan failed to get enough votes for a second time yesterday. He actually ended up receiving 2 fewer votes than the day before. He says he has no intention of dropping out of the race.
Tonight, the Dane County Board of Supervisors will consider giving the Madison Public Market an extra $1 million in funding. The city has until next Wednesday to accept a construction bid. The project could get underway as soon as the end of the year. The structure should be done by spring 2025 and then open that summer.
Dane County Circuit Court judge will hear arguments today on whether a lawsuit against House Speaker Robin Voss's secret impeachment panel should be dismissed. A liberal watchdog group filed that suit, saying the panel violates the state's open records laws. But with 2 of the former justices of the panel having already concluded work for it already, there may no longer be any question of open meetings violations.
New information on the Sun Prairie Walmart stabbing. Police say the attack on a Walmart associate was completely random. The man facing charges is 22-year-old Miguel Baraja Ceballos. He ran from the scene and led police on a chase with speeds reaching over triple digits. His bond is set at $300,000.
A Juneau man is facing 10 charges for possessing child pornography. 62-year-old Daniel Utek will have a preliminary hearing November 16th. His bond is set at $5,000 with a number of conditions in place should he post bail. The Dodge County Sheriff's Office arrested him after receiving a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
The U.S. is now using flights to deport people from the country. Immigration and Customs Enforcement sent its first flight of Venezuelans back to their country yesterday. The men and women wore wrist and ankle restraints on the flight. It's the Biden administration's latest attempt to deal with high numbers of asylum seekers. The first time in years ICE is deporting people to Venezuela.
All right, 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock. Right now it is quiet across southern Wisconsin, but our storm system still up to the north. Can't rule out a few showers developing later today into the evening hours. It looks like the amounts will be pretty light. Maybe a peak or 2 of sun this morning, but as we get into the afternoon hours, the clouds will win out. Upper 50s, so a little bit cooler today. You can see some of these showers developing as we get toward the rush hour, the dinner hours, sun goes down. Maybe a heavier shower down there toward Platteville and Mineral Point as you get to 7 and 8 o'clock. Temperatures backing off through the 50s tonight. So looking at a mix of clouds and sun this morning before the clouds win out and a few of those showers developing later today. Tomorrow looks like a nice day with sunshine and temperatures near 60. A batch of showers passing through quickly Friday evening, clearing up for the weekend with temperatures in the low to mid 50s.
Kelly, thank you very much.
You bet.
Thanks for joining us this morning, folks. Stay with us. Another news and weather update.